on a road to wherever I want. And you see, I go with the wind, the places I've been, I keep them within. Holding on to a feeling so strong. On my own,
Okay, can you hear me now? All right, we're back. Okay, well, let's just take it from the top, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. If you haven't said hi, leave us a little hello over here, down there, the people in there. They're who I call for a good time in the kitchen. I'm Dina. Welcome to Silver Lining Homeplace. Let's do this. There isn't much that I could build right now out of this kitchen that doesn't come out of the freezer because I can't get out of my driveway. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to make that effort. I don't need to. And this is my 18th stream in this format, and my content list did not have 18 recipes in 18 days. So we are definitely experimenting today. We're gonna do mahi-mahi fish tacos. Either you love them or you don't. That's kind of where people are with fish tacos, I found. Let's see here. But first, let's have a cocktail. We are gonna have the famous dinaritas. So let me get some stuff out of the freezer. This is a staple in my freezer in the summer. Little teeny, pre-chilled, pre-rimmed, did that in private. Little margarita glasses. So that's that. And let's see here. Okay, here's your recipe. It is, okay, so there's this little restaurant in Fort Worth, Texas. It's not little. I don't know what I'm saying little for because it's Texas, but this thing is sprawling. It's enormous, and Rich was telling me that it's even bigger than it was last time I was there. It's called Joe T. Garcia's, and the food is really good. The atmosphere is like being in a Mexican villa. It's just these sprawling gardens, and it's gorgeous, just gorgeous. Anyhow, best margarita I ever had, bar none. So you know me. I was spying how this was done. Figured it out by the time I got back to Washington, and fast forward about a decade, we went to a work thing, I guess it was summer of 19, and the big boss was like, oh, everybody wants to sip these really highfalutin whiskeys and all that. I'm like, no, they don't. We're at a beach, we're at driftwood, fires, we're having margaritas. So I used my pocket knife. I think somebody found a picture somewhere, I don't know. But we totally roughed it, and it was then that the dinarita was born. So my entire team really liked them, and it was kind of fun. So let's do this. 1 part tequila, 1 part triple sec, 1 part lime juice. Now, here's the fun thing. I also just juice these up on the rando, like when I see a sale. Put these in the freezer, and I am good to go in the middle of, or at the end of December, in the middle of snowpocalypse. I've got lime juice. So here we roll. I will pay somebody a lot of money if they can tell me why my Bluetooth headphones still keep going out. Usually make these by the pitcher full, but I don't need all of that today by any means. can't remember. Has anybody here had these? Have I made these for anyone? All right. I'm going to see if I can get that music into my ears because it's blowing my flow here. All right. So we're back. That's good. All right. Avocado. There's a little trick to see if it's ripe. And that is to pull this little stem here. Try to get in focus. It's going to be easier up here. You want to pull this little stem. If it's hard, if it takes a lot of work to get it off, well, a lot of work. If it doesn't come off really easily, that means it's no bueno. It is not ripe. If it's bright green, that means the avocado is going to be green. If it is brown, that means the avocado is going to be brown. So let's see what we got. Came off easily, and I think it's a little pale. It's feeling hard. Yeah, it's probably not ripe enough, but I'm going to puree it in the white sauce for the fish tacos, so it should be all right. Okay. The other thing is I had no pico de gallo, but I do have a frozen tomato, dried jalapenos, some onions and everything else. So like I said, experiment night. I'm gonna see if I can make something that is even close to a pico with a frozen tomato and dehydrated jalapenos. Let me go get those real quick. So remember we talked about the bocce balls in my freezer? Yeah, they're there. What I did was I rough chopped it real quick, and then I put it on top of the wood burning stove to get it to defrost. I'm gonna drain some of this water off because it's definitely a little too much for how I like my pico. And I've got some jalapenos right here. These are the dried jalapenos, so I'm gonna just break these up real quick with a knife because that's easier. Let's get these straining first. I lost my comments window. There we go. Let's see what everybody's saying tonight. Hey Christine, thanks for joining. I think I got everybody when I was in silent mode. You know what your pictures look like. I said hi to everyone, I promise. Yes, I do have pickled jalapenos. I could have used those, but I'm actually really excited about this little experiment here because you know me. So, just gonna rough chop these. And some of these are nata peños, like nata, not hot. It's a variety that tastes a lot like a jalapeno, but it is not hot. So, put that in here. Let's get some water. Hopefully she did her job. Miss A lady. Yes, Tori, I did. I grew these and then I forgot about them for a long time on my counter and then chopped them up about 2 weeks ago and put them in the dehydrator. So that's that. Yeah, Paul, I'm with you. The nata peños are a little more my style. Okay. That's going. I'm going to make the white sauce now. Let's go to the fridge. We need a few things. Okay, so we're gonna use some yogurt, some mayo, some of this lime juice, sea salt, cumin, dill. I've got dill. It's hot for me, no matter what we do. I am such a heat wimp. How about a bowl? Let's go with a bowl. I feel like this counter gets smaller every stream. Lube this up. So that my mayonnaise comes out quickly and easily without a fuss. Magic. And then, you know, I don't know what the deal is with yogurt, but it's not one of my favorite foods. It's another one of those things I don't like the way it feels. It's like chalky or something. It feels dry. It feels like a dry wine. That's it. So not one of my favorites, but I'll do it. So I was looking in my fridge this morning, and I found a peach pie, y'all, and it was still good. So I'm very excited about that because it was just a little one, so I had a few bites, but I'll be able to have that tomorrow, maybe. Okay, got that, mayo, a quarter cup of lime juice. You know, I don't like it to be super runny, so I think I'm gonna see if I've got some lime crystals to put in there instead. Yeah, Greek yogurt, you're right, my friend. It really is kind of chalky. It is. Yeah, baby, here we go. This, my friends, is a good thing to have on hand. One packet is about a wedge of lime, true lime. And I like it because it doesn't make everything too moist if you don't want it moist. So I'm gonna put 3 in. And I've actually made margaritas backpacking with these. Yeah, those are super nice to have around. Okay. Stir. We need some cumin. We need some dill. Christine, I'm wondering how your dill did this summer. Mine did really well. And I have a goodly sized amount of it right here, plus some seed over there. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. So I'm just going to drop this dill in here. Feels like moss. I don't know what this chicken dish is, Doc. Tell me. Educate me, please. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna put a little pepper in it. All right, I'm pretty certain that we're going to have a tough time with said avocado, but you know, life is short. That's not bad. Could be better. But, you know. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to mash it up a little bit first so I don't have to get a tool out. Manual is not a bad idea here. Whoa. Oops. Oh, snap. It's on now. Hey, Gretchen, thanks for coming. Side by side. Doc, what do you think? I think I'd meet my match there. Because he knows Ecamm better than me. That was funny, guys. Elaine, thanks for playing. Yeah, I think I didn't make a mistake. I think I kept it in the avocado half because, one, I don't see any at my feet, and two, neither dog is jumped out of their post. So who's got big plans for tomorrow night? Because I've got something for you to do if you don't have plans. Miss Patrice dropped the gauntlet on me yesterday, and you know me. You know me. I'm making crepes. I don't think I've ever made crepes. So this will be interesting. But that's okay. We're good. Okay. Messy hands, I'll be back. All right, what's everyone drinking tonight? You think so, huh? Oh, wrong one. Dina, am I snowed in? Yes, Elaine, I am. Well, not really. I mean, if I made the effort, I could get out, but I don't see any reason to make the effort. All right. This, I could go on for hours doing that, but let's just pretend that it's nice and smooth. And, you know, chunky is good too, so. I'm going to cover this and get it into the walk-in. also known as the back porch. How about you, Elaine? Are you snowed in? Christine, no. You never again can bring me soup, my friend. Never again. But thanks for asking. Christine tried to kill me a couple of years ago. She brought me some soup, and I don't know what happened, but I was calling her at 2:30 in the morning, asking her to check on my dogs in the morning because I was going to the hospital. But that's the kind of neighbor she is. She said, no, I'll drive you. And we're thinking that she got me sick. But it was good soup. I'll just pass. All right. Here's my tomatoes. They're still giving off juice. I'm they're fine. This is not really gonna be a great pico, but it's gonna be my pico. So the jalapenos are softened up enough. I'm gonna just do a little chop again. Grab it like you mean it. Choke up, people. Wrap your fingers around it. Cumin in here. What are y'all saying? Yes, chunky is very good. Because you know, I like chunky peanut butter. All right, I've got a lime here, so I'm just going to use that for a little lime in the pico. And let's get some onion going here. All right. So remember, I take the top off, leave the root on, cut it in half, and then you make yourself these strips that are held together by the root end, kind of like one of Michelle's fans. And then, remember, choke up really on this one. Use your claw, because it's hard to cut that. Go fast, sharp knife, go fast. Tell you what, y'all, if this if this frozen tomato pico thing kind of works out. All right, I need some garlic. Well, you know, 3 sounds good, not 4. 3. 3 it is. And then she finds a 4th one anyhow. Thanks for coming, Christine. I smacked that one like I meant it. Okay. Something is making me cry up in here. Whoa! Sticky fingers, we'll be back. All right, that pico is almost done. We need a little bit of cilantro and some kind of thing on the screen that makes it a little more interesting. Here we go. And remember that the cilantro stems and everything are not like parsley stems. You can totally chop those up too. Okay. Freezer pico it is. Gonna let this hang out over here. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Kathy, I gotta tell you something, little friend. Yeah, I'm sure you couldn't get grape jelly. It's probably a little hard because it's you know, it's not really good food. So I would imagine it would be hard to find in Europe. All right, what do we got? Nice, Doc. Cool. Love that. Great, Patrice. And that you are, Mr. Paul Duncan. Rich Graham, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Elaine. All right. Explain, my friend? I'm not sure I understand. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to get the fish ready. So, got this piece of mahi-mahi. Yes, it was in the freezer. What am I going to put on it? Cumin, chili powder, onion powder, and some salt, I think. I don't know. Yeah. Cumin's out. Chili powder. I'm gonna be really happy when I can go back to the store again. It's stuck. Okay, yeah, time to go for that. Chili powder, what else did I say? Onion powder. A lot of people do a blackened mahi-mahi for fish tacos. I don't like that. So I'm just kind of doing kind of a modified. And I certainly don't like it when the brown sugar is on there for fish tacos. I like brown sugar on mahi, but not on tacos. I do have some Old Bay. Let me see if I can find it. Guess who needs to use some of her containers in here? Yeah, that's going to be an epic spelunking trip. So let's just pretend, but you know what? I have a Cajun seasoning. So I mixed this up last fall. So just use a little bit of that, and I think we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, measuring, precision. It's just not happening up in here. So there you go. I'm gonna grab some salt. Guy in here. Okay, let's go. That's me, Paul. Measuring in baking is a necessity. Measuring everywhere else is an option that just is never exercised. Okay. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna pour a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice on here because I can. I didn't do it earlier because I didn't want it to cook it. This isn't ceviche night, which sounds kind of good actually, doesn't it? Who's down for ceviche sometime? You know, Obs, I actually was thinking I'd pull out some shrimp, but then things started happening, called close to 5 o'clock, and I forgot. But I was going to do a couple fish tacos as well. So this piece of meat is a little thick, just saying. But the mahi should cook pretty quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it. I'm a little torn on that. Cook stream after Vlogmas. I would really like some input. I'm thinking once a week is absolutely reasonable. More than that, and I don't want to inundate people. And if I gave a look, like a negative one, there was no intention behind that. Sorry. So yeah, that's that. This avocado is really good. So this is not a non-stick pan, but what I'm trying to do is get it hot with this oil in here, so it is temporarily non-stick. It sounds like a great idea, but I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, Paul, I'm going to go through withdrawals too. Patrice, I think you are correct, once a week with maybe some shorts. And you know what I've been doing is I was going to repurpose, I was going to like take a slice of the stream and do the cocktails that way. But I found that creating a one-off short was a lot easier. I got you now. Well, depending on what day it is, that's the other thing is I'll be doing dog shows again. So Fridays won't work, even though that's my ideal night. I mean, they'll work most of the time. So we'll just see. We will see. Kathy, I've made a couple drink shorts in the last 24 hours. If that's what you're referring to, great feedback. Thank you very much. It's not shimmering yet, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more, and then we'll get this in here. Anybody any questions? Yeah. I've actually found it much faster to just bang through a cocktail. Boy, they're just drink all you go. Just drink on that one. Sorry, guys. Oh. Oh yes, I live in the country. It's just sad. I could get natural gas out here, but that would mean having a tank sitting outside my house. Not a Sherman, but you know, the LP gas. So I'm pretty good at this, so I'm just gonna roll. Hey, Cherie. All right, let's give this a go. I'm gonna drop a little liquid in there to see. Yep, we're good. So when you've got oil in the pan, tilt it away from you and put that away from you side down first, and then bring it back down. Minimizes the splatter. I don't think that works in all the splatter occasions though. All right, next thing is I need to cut up some cabbage. Look at this fine specimen of cabbageness. Alpaca Mama grew this, and I'm really impressed. She just brought this to me the other day. Super excited, and it's inspired me to try cabbage this year. I did cauliflower, and that was the bomb. Pretty cauliflower. One. The rest of them were boop. So let's cut this up. Now, the easy thing when you've got something hard like this that you need to control is, well, control it, first of all. Now, I'll cut a little slice off here to give it a flat base, and then I'll be able to go to town on it. Patrice, help me out. Should I be covering that? See, even I don't know everything, guys. All right, here we go. So now it's not going to roll around. Okay, give myself a little bit more. No, it's not going to roll around. I've got Bichon snacks. Come here, guys. There we go. Now I want this super thin, and I also want a 9-inch chef for this. It's too small. Back. Kathy, I believe we drink when there's an innuendo shot through. Which drink? No, I did not. Paul, I'm going to go with you on that. I think you are correct. This is cooking slowly, which I like because right now I'm focusing on my 9-inch chef. So I was starting to cut right here, but I'm going to get some of this ribbing, and it's not going to be as fine. So just going to move off to this angle here. I want to get this as fine as I can, to the point where I'm willing to ignore some of that. I'll have that with the rest of the Spam from the other night and some potatoes in the morning. Trying to get this as thin as I can. All right, that's done. Let's check that fish, eh? Trying to give you eyeball there. It's cooked about a third of the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it because I think that other side's gonna, the lower side is gonna continue to cook while the other. Oh yeah, baby, that's looking good. So let's make some taco shells. And yeah, I used the wrong oil in there. Let me get a bowl, fix that. That was kind of silly of me to think I was going to do taco shells in olive oil. So, there we go. Let's get some peanut oil for this. It's nice and neutral, and it can take the heat. All right, what are you guys talking about in here? Tell me, I'd like to know. So have I. I think I'm gonna need another drink here soon. And the best thing about my little mini drinks is it's fresh every time. Sherry, how's the snow at your place if you're still here? I try. So I'm going to swap out these burners now so we can see how the taco shell action works. Have you lost Squirty yet? I lost Betty at one point today. It was just her, just could see her head. Yeah, it's deep. I'm gonna need to clean off the vehicles, and I'm trying to keep the dogs out from under the carport because you know it's old and it's getting heavy out there. All right, this fish is looking close. So I'm going to check it. Let me get a fork. Where's a fork? There'll be one around here. Nope. All right. I'll be back. Yeah, more than done. All right, so that's off the heat. Let's just get these shells going and we are in business. Where are the shells? Okay, also from the freezer at Silver Lining Homeplace. When did we do these? We did these on 6/23/20. So I like my freezer a lot. Well, yeah, I do just have to leave it outside today, but not always. Have I told you all about my, it's a joke. It's a joke. My artisanal ice. I might have to make some of that while it's really cold out. Well, the freezer is outside, so it's kind of the same. Don't need to go. Go. Let's go. Go. Safety first. All right, so Patrice, should I tell them what I'm thinking for my filling for these crepes, or should we leave it a mystery? I know one person who's going to be very happy to hear about what my idea is, but I'd like some thoughts from the peanut gallery. And that's the chunky peanut butter gallery in my house. Anyone? Paul, you're killing me. Just making you leave. Okay. All right, mystery. Mystery it is. Kathy, it's close, but not quite. Betty's hit the witching hour. All right, I'm gonna make one more of these, and then we're gonna make a taco, y'all. Nope, it does not involve peanut butter or almond butter, because you know what? I do not like almond butter. Do not like the almond butter. I mean, yeah. So someone asked me the other day if if I actually cook like this or if I'm just cooking like this because I'm streaming. And this is what I eat when I eat alone. This is how I eat when I eat alone. Okay. Almond butter is a no. Ham and goat cheese, no, because you know what? I do not like goat cheese. There, I said it. And chunky but funky Galaria? No. No. Cinnamon apples, no. Nutella, no. That would be for the win, but not tomorrow night. Vanilla sugar, Perhaps, Mr. Duncan, perhaps. Nope. Guess what? Patrice, we've got a secret. All right. See, the problem here is I'm trying to get enough for the money shot so I can just make my thumbnail and go to bed tonight, but I think I'm gonna have to cook some more after we're done. So, turning that off. Boy, that takes some attention. That frying the shells, that takes some attention. That's my cabbage. I'm gonna go get a plate. That's good. It might be a little overdone, but you know, hey, it's the internet. Aren't we all a little overdone these days? All right. Does anyone need cheese in theirs? Boy, this is nice, and wow, this meat, it's perfect, perfect. This sounds a little, how do I say this? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be drizzling Keely in maple syrup. I'm gonna draw the line there. That's not this channel by any means. Drink. All right, so we've got the meat in. Where's my slaw? That goes last. I gotta go out to the walk-in. All right, so we're gonna put a little of our avocado sauce on. And you know, now that I'm looking at this, I'm kind of thinking I should have used some lime juice because it's a little thick. That's okay. Pico's looking actually kind of like pico. I'm pleasantly surprised. But first, let's put some slaw down. I'm gonna put that right here. It's not slaw because there's nothing in it except cabbage. Let's put some cabbage on. And follow it with a little pico. Okay, kids. Dinner's on. Oh. Yeah, he is naughty. He is. All right, let's try this, guys. The avocado is good. And I'm gonna have to say freezer pico for the win. That's not bad, y'all. Oops, I did it again. All right, what kind of questions do we have up in this mug? Wrong glass. Tacos are good, y'all. Elaine, it's a safe place here. We won't tell anyone. But we might have to have the ladies of LGL summer camp, in which case we're all gonna be cooking in this tiny little kitchen. So I'm gonna eat one more taco, let y'all talk it out, and then I'm gonna end this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a really good book out there if you're interested in this kind of thing. It's called What We Eat When We Eat Alone. And yeah, good stuff. This is really good, guys. Elaine, I expect you to show up here well before summer, or I will go down and see you. Kathy, it's on. I'm serious. I'm so serious. We should do this. I think we'd have a blast. I think we could all teach each other something. And it's about time we all met. Aubrey, you will leave summer camp knowing more than opening a can of beans. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. Thank you so much for coming again tonight. Tomorrow night, Patrice, once again, has thrown down the gauntlet, and you know that I cannot say no, which I should just have not admitted. Drink. And then, no, we're not coming to the beach. We're doing this at the farmhouse. Patrice, do you have any rules that I need to consider? Could you please share that with me right now? You know, Keely, there was somebody that did something even more basic, but it's the ritual of it. It's the connection with food. So, Kathy, I keep telling people this, and I know I need to do it, but I will be doing, I don't know, I might be doing 2 streams a week, one for gardening and one for this. I'm not sure yet, but there will be gardening content to teach people how to grow their own food. And, oh my God, okay, here we are. I gotta tell you this story. Crepes must be the main dish. All right, we're gonna get back to this because Patrice is speaking. So, Patrice, rules. Crepes must be the main dish. Does that mean it has to be savory? Tell me, my friend. While I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna tell you the Margaritaville story. So my neighbor across the street came over one night, I guess it was 2 summers ago now, and we made dinaritas, the little glasses outside of the out of the freezer, and it was supposed to be like a 20-minute thing, I think. And her husband and the youngest kid showed up. I think it was like 3 hours later, and we had a pitcher of margaritas. So now her husband calls it Margaritaville over here. Anytime she's coming over here, she says, I'm going to Margaritaville. So that's it. And yes, Keely. Yes, dessert is a main dish. Okay, so Patrice says, rules, crepes must be the main dish. No, just can't, okay, no, it doesn't have to be savory. It just can't be a side dish for something else. I'm down. And dessert is a main dish, sweet or savory. Okay, so those are the ground rules, ladies and gentlemen. So that means Sherry and Jesse have tried these, which is actually Marcy. Doc, what are you saying, my friend? Because that's drink. All right, guys, we're going to close out the year with the Brundamore Crepe Challenge tomorrow night at 1700 Pacific. I hope you'll be here with me. It'll be a good time. Peace. Take care.